How's it going, everybody? My name's Sugarcat, and welcome to Gray Skies, Dark Water. We are in our father's living room here. We gotta find his cell phone, and we gotta find, I believe it's a USB stick from our brother's room.
It's locked for a reason, Lena. That's my space.
Oh, well, how the hell am I supposed to find your cell phone? That wasn't what I expected at all. Okay. You know what I bet you? I bet you my mother is in that office. I bet you he's keeping her prisoner. That's what it is. Oh, we're back in the kitchen. Oh, see, where would his cell phone be? Is it on the shelf?
We have 2 minutes.
Oh, these are all the same options I had before. Magnets, dining room. Oh, can I leave the house? Oh, this wasn't what I expected at all.
Garden here. She might have been a terrible cook, but we always had fresh basil for our pasta.
Oh.
And fresh rosemary. And lavender. And mint.
Those are fantastic things to grow. I would love to have a garden with fresh fucking herbs to put in pasta and shit. I use basil for pretty much everything, and I want a lot of it. I haven't been able to make anything for a while, because I don't like that old shitty basil that you get.
We never really knew what kind of dog Crab was.
Crab?
One of Dad's co-workers' dogs had a litter of puppies, and Mom got a look at a photo of them. Well,
yeah,
that was it. Crab came home with us a month later.
I feel your pain.
Bluebirds aren't very common, but one year we had a bluebird build her nest in our birdhouse.
No shit.
Bluebirds aren't blue all over, like the males. They're grayish-orange with little tips of blue on the wings, like gloves.
Aww. Well, I guess the only... other than grass.
When we got Crab. Mom said we used to roll around in the backyard like a pair of puppies.
Aww. I guess our only option is to leave the house.
This thing is so stuck it won't budge. I'll need something to oil the latch. WD-40 maybe?
Really? Oh, maybe Dad has ideas for WD-40 is. Unsticking the gate has been added to my to-do list. Now I gotta go back to my dad, and why do I need to ask him where it is? How about I just go find out where the WD-40 is? Which, by the way, is incredible stuff. That shit will get anything loose. Unless you don't want it to be loose, then you're kind of out of luck. If you're like, no, I want this thing stuck, and you put WD-40 on it, you're totally doomed. Foyer, yeah, let's go to the foyer. Who's that? Oh, that's Great Grandma Gam Gam. Living room? Yeah. Hey, Duder. Where's your lube at? Yes.
Do you know where the WD-40 is?
WD-40? Why?
Why the
The
questions?
gate's stuck. It's been sticking for a while, but someone must have slammed it and gotten it jammed.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. You could check the kitchen. It might be in there. Or in the hall closet upstairs. Although it wouldn't surprise me if Gus had it in his room for one of his experiments.
Well...
Good places to start the search. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, thanks for your help, you fucking useless bastard. I could have looked everywhere as well. Shelves? No, it wouldn't be on the shelves of the onions. Who puts WD-40 on the shelves of the onions? Okay, it's not there. Okay, he said the kitchen. It wouldn't be in the dining room. Let's go check Gus's room. It'll be up in Gus's room. That's where it's going to be. Gus is going to have it for some nonsense. What do teenage boys need lube for anyway? I sure don't know. You can't use, like, mechanical lube for any of that. Oh, Gus, you better not be using it for what I think you're using it for. Hey, Gus.
Dad said you might know where the WD-40 is. How about it? Do you have it hidden away in your room somewhere?
Oh, I did use it about a month ago, so I could take apart an old watch I found at Kellerman's Antiques on Main Street. You wouldn't believe how stuck together those gears were. But I don't know where it went after that. Sorry.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll keep searching.
Son of a... Okay,
A few months ago, I did a look.
Okay, that's all the same things. Okay, so he doesn't have it. Oh.
There it is.
It's right here! Ba-da-da-da!
What's underneath the WD-40?
Oh. Holy shit. October 17th. Jack had a housewarming party tonight. He and Sarah just moved into their own place after they had their third baby. A girl? Shayla? Sharon? Shylene? Which is, I suppose, something to celebrate. Before that, they had been living with Jack's parents. I went, even though I wasn't in the mood to see Jack and Billy and Mackin and Lee and their wives. Sarah made us ribs and they were delicious. Ribs. But the skin under her eyes was purple. Mackin and Crystal were barely talking at dinner. They fought again. It was obvious, probably about Mackin's inability to hold down a job. I don't know why they don't just get divorced. Lee drank too much beer, and Dan smelled like smoke. I left feeling depressed, but also relieved that like I'd saved myself from something. They have some pretty depressing friends. It's strange being the only one from the old group who isn't attached in some way. Jack and Sarah and Mackin and Crystal both dated the whole time that we went to William Harvey Kearney? Is that like high school? They got married a few years later. Billy met Claire at Tidewater Community. Lee married Gracie first, but then they got divorced 3 years later, and now he's dating Diane, one of the waitresses in town. Holy fuck, this is like the worst love triangle ever. I never dated anyone in high school. A few people in college, sure, but I didn't want to marry any of them. For all my friends from tech, it's normal not to have 2 kids by the time you're 25. But Jack's always asked me if I want him to set me up with one of Sarah's cousins. I don't think he understands why I always say no. Holy crap, okay, this goes on for a while. I'm 31, not old enough to have to be married, right? Besides, I prefer my work. It's an important assignment right now. I'm on an important assignment. That's a good reason, I suppose. I've been busy, but I want to write more about an assignment I mentioned, so here it is, October 25th, by the way. I've been doing contaminated water assessment these past few weeks. The state government negotiated a contract with EnviroCorp in order to investigate the state of the bay. I have to say, my team's preliminary findings don't look good, especially to me, an Abbott's Landing native. This summer, low concentration of oxygen in the water caused one of the largest fish kills in the bay. Darn it. The algal bloom? It's algae. It looks like algal blooms? In the water caused die-offs on a scale that's already affecting the economy here. Mackin told me the price he can get for his fish is higher, but that fish are so scarce it doesn't matter. He's still making less than he was last year. Because of that, my attention has turned to perch, flounder, and bass populations. I'd rather be studying birds than fish, but working for EnviroCorp means I get to stay in Abbott's Landing. I'm making more than I ever dreamed of as a boy, so I wouldn't complain. Especially when I get to go out and have a few drinks with Mackin, and he's worried about paying for his tab. Is that like my father's diary?
I didn't know Dad kept a journal. Maybe there are more parts lying around.
Oh, like, LOL, I killed my wife. That'd be fucking hilarious. Maybe in the master bedroom? Maybe under the mattress or something? Maybe it says, LOL, I killed my wife? Books, box. Are they in his books?
Imagination.
So you might
Dad's the littlest brother. Elijah's the oldest, and Thomas is in the middle. Grandma raised them all by herself, so they were always close, but I don't think my uncles ever expected to have to do what they did for my dad this year. They gave all of us places to live after Dad got arrested. It's still a little weird to be back here and not sharing a room with my cousin at Uncle Thomas's house.
Because he would have been suspect number 1. Look in closet. I want these boxes up in the closet. Ties. Can I look up in the closet? No, I can't. I can't look in the closet. It's fine. What is this? Oh. I have like the diary in my little inventory there now. Okay. Well, it's clearly not going to be anything up here. Okay, so I have the WD-40 at least. So we can get the F out of here. Wait, rug.
There are still bloodstains there from the time I tripped and hit my head on the front walk. That was 10 years ago.
How about you buy a new rug? That's disgusting. Dining room. How do I get out of here? I gotta go back to the kitchen. It's a strangely designed house. Okay, leave house. Maybe the rest of his diary is in the woods somewhere outside.
That should do it.
Squeaky, squeaky. Oh, bike to the park, walk to the tracks. Ooh, bike to the park. Oh. You can now quickly travel back to certain locations you previously visited. Press escape to view the fast travel. Ooh, fast travel! Wow, this isn't spooky at all.
The Simmonses are like the Rockefellers of Aylen County. Or they used to be, anyway, 50 years ago. Most of them have moved away now, I think.
Basically, rich people donated a ton of money and got a park named after themselves. Okay. Walk to the memorial wall. Walk to the volunteer shed.
The map is useful for tourists, I guess, but most people who are from here know to orient themselves using the bay, like a liquid compass.
I live the same thing happens in my city. You just see the ocean, go towards it. Ooh. Phone! Is that my father's cell phone? In the middle of a park? On the ground?
Someone dropped their... Wait, isn't that Dad's?
Oh. Can I... Oh. Hello? Call us December 31st. Are these in order? 7:30. 8:30. Okay, these are not... Okay, this is the bottom one. Are you the one who keeps leaving the lights on in the lab at night? Oh, hello, this is Rachel Johnson from the Aylen Gazette. I'm writing an article on Vivian Garrett's disappearance and wanted to talk to you about it. Can you give me a call when you have a chance? Okay, he might not have done that. Happy New Year's. Haven't seen you in a while. Can we grab drinks sometime? No. Thanks for using Quick Eats. Ooh, chicken. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, Vivian. Oh, Violet Garrett. I'll be home when... I'll come home when I'm ready. Don't nag me. You don't have the right? I thought I told you weren't welcome out here? I know you are because I can see you by the wall.
Maybe
Go
I should
away?
call Sasha and ask what this was all about.
Yeah. Was my father hanging out outside the wall like some weirdo?
What do you want?
Sasha? It's me, Lena, not my dad. I'm just calling from his phone.
Lena? It's so good to hear your voice. It's been a long time. Why are you calling from Robert's phone? Is something wrong? Did he...
No, nothing is wrong. I found Dad's phone out by the memorial wall. He dropped it. He was in a hurry, I think. But I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, what's this about?
Well, of course. Anything. Is this because you saw our conversation?
Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, no, he was doing something wrong. I don't like it. I don't like it either.
I don't like it either, knowing that he comes out here and looks at the memorial wall all the time. It's not healthy.
It's crazy is what it is. I've gotten complaints when he does this. He scares people, you know. They don't like being near him.
What is it you think he did to my mother?
Isn't it obvious to you what he'd... Lena, Vivian was my best friend. You're her little girl, and I would fight for you just like I'd fight for Sarah if she were ever in any trouble. I know your dad doesn't like me to talk to you much anymore.
He said that?
Honey, why else would I stay away from your house like I have been? I'm afraid for you. All four of you, because I don't know if your father drove your mother away or if he hurt her, but he's not a normal man. The pain he caused your mother.
Oh, see, I don't... Accusation? You can't...
You can't just go hurling around accusations like that.
Where's my proof at?
Did your mom ever tell you how we met?
No.
No.
You would have been, 7? Chris had just dumped me, and I was still looking for a job, but Sarah was too then. Growing so fast still, I couldn't figure out how I was going to buy clothes for her. I don't know how Viv found out, but one day she showed up on my porch with a box of baby clothes. What you and Violet used to wear.
Okay.
After
Pick up
that,
the pace a little bit.
Couldn't pry me off Viv's side if you tried. I got her to start coming out here, to the park. But then Viv started to change, to get depressed. Her marriage to your dad, she wasn't happy when all was said and done. And no wonder, he was so controlling, saying she couldn't get a real job, saying she couldn't get another dog after Crab died. It was like he wanted her all to himself.
I didn't know that.
Did you know she took sleeping pills for a long time? Because she'd lie awake at night, and sometimes she'd call me at 1 or 2 in the morning and tell me to talk to her so she didn't do something.
Like what?
You know, something she'd regret. She never would have done it, though. She just needed to leave Robert. We'd been talking that over when she disappeared.
What if she just left?
She just left without telling you?
Look, I don't know. It's been a year now. I keep going back and forth. Sarah, did you just drop that mug?
Sorry, Mom.
No, I told you not to. I'm sorry, Lena. I have to go. Maybe I shouldn't have been telling you all this anyway, but I miss you. Tell your sisters and brother I'd love them. And call me back sometime. From your phone, okay?
Bye. Okay. Okay, that's certainly weird.
It was mostly my mom's friend Sasha who got this wall put up in honor of Mom, but so many people have added stuff to it. You usually see memorials for people who have died, but...
Okay.
They hold camps here in the spring and summer so that kids can learn about food chains and wildlife preservation. Kids of volunteers got to go for half the regular price, so we all went every summer until we aged out. Mom would pack us a lunch, and we'd eat it here with all the other kids. Always the same thing: an apple, a clementine, and a PB&J.
Ooh, that's a good lunch.
She was creative with plenty of stuff, but not packed lunches.
How is that not creative? That's brilliant. That is the kind of lunch that I would want. Oh, soccer field. Soccer field, volunteer shed. There's 2 ways I can go. Alright, I will leave this video here. That's a bit of a revelation that we just had. Maybe he is a weirdo. Maybe he did it. But it's too obvious. Like, it would be too straightforward if he did it. It's gonna be something off. Like Gus did it or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Keep being awesome, guys, and I will see all of you in the next video.